Welcome back, everybody, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today, we're going to be reacting to a Linkin Park song called One More Light. When I'm recording this, it marks the 4-year anniversary of Chester Bennington's passing. May he rest in peace. And I really like Linkin Park, and the whole story behind it is really sad. So, anyway, I wanted to check out a Linkin Park song that I hadn't heard today, and I tried to find one that would be, like, fitting, since I'm making this on the, the anniversary. And this would be, I think, the last album that Bennington worked on. He passed away a little bit after the album was released. And yeah, I actually haven't heard all that much later Linkin Park music. Like, the first album is my favorite stuff that I've heard by them. And I know that they constantly reinvented themselves. I think Mike Shinoda has talked about how they intentionally went out of their way to try to predict what would be popular in the future, and try to stay ahead of the curve. Yeah, so I'm going to assume that this is probably not, almost in the style of nu metal like some of my favorite songs by them. But I am excited to check this out. Anyway, whoa, that's huge. There we go. All right, thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, my name is Daniel, aka Deathstroke9, and here we react to music, and I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. And yeah, all right, without waiting any longer, let's get into this song. Thank you very much for joining me. One More Light. There's an official video. This might get blocked. I don't know. I hope it doesn't. But yeah, here we go.
Should have stayed, were the signs I ignored. Can I help you not to hurt anymore? We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have but can't keep. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. The reminders pull the floor from your feet.
Wow. Okay. Holy cow. This is making me a little emotional. Man. I don't even really want to stop it. Let's keep going.
From your feet. In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. Oh, and you're angry, and you sure should be. It's not fair. Just 'cause you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Who cares if one more light goes out in the sky of a million stars? It flickers, flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker, quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Well, I do.
Wow. It was super simple, but yet incredibly powerful. Jeez, okay. Chester, you ignited a flame of passion, laughter, and courage in our hearts forever. We miss you, brother. Joe, Mike, Brad, Dave, and Rob. Yeah, this music video was like a culmination of everything that Linkin Park was. What are some of the comments under here? Hey, Chester, it's July 2021 and we're still here. The world would not be the same. Is not the same without you here. Still come back to this, missed forever and always. That's a good comment. Wow. This person wrote, is there 100? No, more than 100. 125 positive things about life and reasons to live and why suicide is not the answer. Then put a bunch of suicide hotlines as well. And songs that could make you happy. Fun facts to those people being bullied. Don't forget there's positive affirmations there. Let's be each other's strength. Love yourself, love others. Copy and paste to spread. Wow, that's actually a really cool copy and paste thing. There's so many of those, and normally they're like troll comments or they're just jokes. That's a good one. I like it. Kind of want to use it now. All right. Let's see. Chester left us 4 years ago. Thousands of people listening to his songs. That is how much we care. Not a day goes by that I do not think of this song. Okay, wow. One man can save millions, but millions couldn't save one. Yeah. It's crazy how Linkin Park was like the champion of these types of mental health issues. That was what their music has been about for as long as they've been around, you know? Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. And anyone who does like Linkin Park, Mike Shinoda's still going. You know, he recently released new music. He goes live on Twitch a lot and makes songs with like the fans interacting and like helping him make the songs. It's pretty cool. And I don't know what the rest of the members are doing. I'm sure they're doing stuff too. Who knows? But let's take a look at the lyrics. Like I said, the lyrics and the actual music were relatively, I won't say simple. They were subtle, you know. Um, Obviously the chorus, it was a little bit repetitive, but it works for the type of song that it is, you know. Who cares if one more light goes out? I do, you know. Yeah, I bet this song has helped a lot of people, which is, yeah. All right. Mike Shinoda sat down to describe the song in an interview with Zach Sang. The song One More Light was actually, it's kind of sad. A friend of ours who worked for the label passed away. She got cancer and it was really fast. It was super sad. I was in the studio with E.G. White, or is it Egg White? I don't know. And we had been talking, and I told him, dude, there's nothing else on my mind today. He was telling me about one of his friends who had passed away. We just got on this thing, like, let's just write about it. The point of the song is that through something really, really traumatic, one of the most important things that you can do is let people know that you care. In the same interview, Mike described the tone of the song as being very acoustic, with guitar, piano sounds, and no percussion, with its uplifting message of not taking your personal fortunes for granted. There exists a tenuous link between this song and Until It's Gone. I haven't heard that either. The song debuted live on the 9th of May, 2017 in Chile. Is it Chile? During a concert. I think it's Chile. Anyway, the song was dedicated to Chris Cornell during Linkin Park's performance at Jimmy Kimmel Live, who passed away before the album was released. Months later, it was dedicated to Chester himself when he passed away sometime after the album's release. September 18th, 2017, Linkin Park announced a video for the song, as well as announcing a one-off celebration concert to take place on October 27th in LA. Fans everywhere were making these montages of images of Chester, images of themselves to the song, and so we realized it struck a chord with them and we wanted to let them know that we see that, so we made an official video for that. Second to last song on the album. I might have heard Heavy before. Yeah, wow. All right, let's take a look at the lyrics. Should have stayed. There were signs I ignored. Can I help you not to hurt anymore? There seemed to be no signs because everything was so rapid and unexpected. Mike was devastated and wanted to remember the friends he had lost over the years. It's very difficult to watch someone you care about suffer. It has a tendency to make one feel powerless. While he wishes he could have cured her and put an end to her suffering, it was out of his hands. Instead, all he can do is honor her memory in these lyrics. We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. There are things that we can have, but can't keep. So it's interesting how the metaphors in the song, flow throughout the entire track. We saw brilliance when the world was asleep. That's them looking up at the stars in a way, As of 2017, the world has over 7 billion people on it. So one might believe that a single person is relatively insignificant. Chester wanted to show how someone's actions, regardless of how minimal they are, might make someone's day. He communicates the very real importance one person can have on others, leaving a lasting impression after they are gone. We saw brilliance, while not many others seemed to notice her passing when the world was asleep. Sometimes we come across someone who can seemingly change our lives or make us happy, and we wish that we could keep them in our lives forever. Chester references how we can have things, but they do not last forever. And sadly, this includes our closest friends and family. If they say, who cares if one more light goes out? In the sky of 1,000,000 stars, it flickers. Who cares when someone's time runs out? If a moment is all we are, or quicker. Who cares if one more light goes out? Well, I do. Such an incredible chorus. I really like the chorus. There are over 7 billion people on the planet, so objectively we can say that one death isn't all that significant. But we all know that the death of a friend or even someone we've known or looked up to is a great loss, and this chorus brings that idea to a vocal reality. The reminders pull the floor from your feet. Wow, that's actually a really good way of saying that. Everything's heavy, right? In the kitchen, one more chair than you need. And you're angry, and you should be. It's not fair. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. That's interesting, actually. I like that line. That can mean multiple different things. I thought of one thing while listening to it. I thought of the people who, like, pretend other people don't have problems. Like, just because you can't see the things that I'm going through doesn't mean that it isn't there. But I'm also thinking, just because you can't see, like, the person's presence doesn't mean that they're not there, you know? Anyway, similar to how soldiers set up a missing man table in memories of those who are no longer with them, the seat that was used by this friend of Linkin Park will no longer be filled. Often noticing the difference in life and after the loss of someone dear can remind one of what has been lost. While he was not the inspiration for the song because he died after the song was written, Chris Cornell's death brought all of these emotions back to the band, which was visible when they played the song live during Jimmy Kimmel Live. I want to watch this. I wish I could do it in the video. The video's already has a very high chance of getting blocked. The one Linkin Park video I've done so far did have that happen to it, and because of that, that's like the reason I haven't done any more Linkin Park stuff. And it'll suck if this one is, because this is the day I would hope to upload it. But I will listen to this after I finish recording. And I suggest you guys, if you find that interesting and haven't seen it already, go check that out. Link to the original video down below in the description. All right, let's continue. The song was written before Chris Cornell died, but losing a friend or loved one too soon does lead to anger. It's natural to be angry, and anger is part of grieving. This song was written about Amy Zarrett. That's the first time we've seen her name. All right. Who worked at Warner Brothers Records and died of cancer in October 2015. Cancer doesn't have any unique symptoms, and some types are asymptomatic. This could be a callback to the ideas in the chorus, which emphasizes the importance of everyone in the world, no matter how small they may seem. Another interpretation might be that just because a person is dead doesn't mean that they are no longer among us. There you go. Then you just have the chorus 2 more times, and you have I do during the instrumental and bridge. It sounded like he was yelling. Like I could be wrong, and maybe that was an instrument, but really faintly in the background, I felt like I could hear the signature Chester Bennington, like, scream thing that he does. But just like with like a lot of reverb on it and very much in the background of the mix. So that just sounds like a disembodied voice almost coming through, which is interesting. Very interesting. All right. Yeah, exactly. There you go. In the recording, this line is edited so it sounds faded. It's difficult to hear against the instrumental, but listen carefully and you can hear it. This may be why it is missing from many covers of One More Light. In performances, however, Chester set... This comment is exactly what I just said. Chester always sang this line in his trademark screaming style. Here's an example of him singing the bridge in a performance of One More Light. All right. Again, I need to check this out. But anyway, that is Linkin Park, One More Light, an incredibly powerful song. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it in, maybe in the comments of this video. All right. Yeah. Take a look at it if you want to. And thank you for joining me. May Chester Bennington rest in peace. May the rest of the members of Linkin Park continue to find peace, even though they've lost a great friend. And let me know if there's any other Linkin Park songs I should check out. Like I said, I've heard probably most of the first album, some of the second, and not much past that. So do with that information as you will. All right. Powerful song. I'll see you guys soon. Deathstroke 9 out. Who cares if one more light goes out? I do. Yeah. I like that. I actually like that you can also take this and apply it to yourself as like a mantra to live by, you know? Even though everyone else doesn't care that one more light goes out, you can be the one who does. So not only is the song helpful to people who are struggling, but it's also useful or helpful to people who want to help, you know? And then it can be helpful in both ways to people, you know? That's good. I like that. All right. See you guys soon. Bye.